afternoon, students. This is another week. In this unit, we will discuss about tour operators. We have discussed on unit 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I really thank those of you that have submitted the assignments. And I'm also using this opportunity to call on those that have done any of the assignments to please try and do the assignment for marking. However, in this unit, we will discuss about tour operator. In this unit, we are going to discuss about the historical background of tour operators. We are going to discuss about their functions. We are going to discuss about the different types of tour operators that we have. And likewise, we are going to look at interrelationship between the tour operators and the travel agency. What do they do? In what way do they really look alike? And we are going to discuss about the classifications of tour operators. In the classifications, we will discuss about the escorted tour operators and non-escorted tour operators. We are going to discuss about inbound and outbound travel. By the time we finish with this topic, you'll be able to differentiate between the travel agency and the tour operators. And you'll be also be able to classify, to have the knowledge on the functions of what tour operators is all about and their duties and responsibilities. Happy viewing.
Tour operators. I'm Dr. Hemu Falabi. Tour operators. We are to discuss about the introduction. The introduction will be on who tour operator is all about. We will discuss about the responsibilities, their roles, and the distinctive characteristics that the tour operators do that make them to be differentiated from the travel agency. The objective of this study is to have the knowledge on the definition of the tour operators, also to understand what is included in tour operating and the roles of wholesalers and retailers in this area, to identify the main partners in the planning and the costing of a tour, and to have an idea of tour transport operator. Tour operators. Who is a tour operator? A tour operator is a person or a company that comes up with an idea on how an holiday can be packaged. The tour operators design the itinerary and the contents. The tour operator is a person who provides information. He plans and coordinates travel with various agencies to create a package or services. The tour operator acts as an intermediary to tailoring package to meet the needs of the. The brief information about the tour operators are: the tour operators originated ever even people wanted to explore new areas or pilgrimage or travel expeditions, individual or in groups. The first tour operator started in England in the year 1758 by Cox and Kings and still in business to date. Thomas Cook was the first to conduct a tour to Paris and later round Europe in the year 1840s. The Hybros Agency was also established in Porto by Bernardo Hybros, and they were the first agency to open their services to the roles of tour operators. The roles are informations of the areas of the operations, depth knowledge of the places of interest, giving out the logistics required for planning of a tour, and also coordinating with allied industries or services such as hotels reservations. Their functions are as following. Tour operators provide functions. They contact current and potential customers. They make reservations and other arrangements. They assemble services to meet customers' needs. They prepare ties and makes confirmation. They reduce cost of acquiring new customers, and they take risks of buying for reserving products and selling them to individuals or numbers of. We have different types of tour operators. There are 5 main categories of tour operators. We have inbound tour operators, outbound tour operators, domestic tour operators, receptive tour operators, and ground tour operators. Their functions are as following. The domestic tour operators involves residents of a given country traveling only within their own country. The outbound tour operators It takes residents from one country to travel in another country. This tour takes travelers all over the tour and to every continent. The inbound tour operators involve non-resident traveling in another country. They are commonly used on international trips. We have receptives tour operators, which one is commonly used on international trips, particularly where language issues are part of the maze or of the tour. The company makes local arrangements for airport pickup and delivery. And the last but not the least are the grand tour operators. It operates domestically. They organize tour for incoming tourists on behalf of an inbound tour operator. Additional functions of inbound tour operators are the message to execute agents in each city of visit about the group, their arrived and departure. They give details and request for services to be arranged. Essential details required from excursion agents. Number one, they do receive the group at the airport and taking them to the hotel and vice versa. They provide appropriate transport for the group to travel in the area. They provide guides for entrance fee at place of visit. They also provide tickets for the group, any special services for the group they render, and they reconfirm hotel reservations. And they do also confirm onward flight, train, bus reservation. The classifications of package tours. Tours are classified into two different categories. We have escorted tours and escorted tours. The classifications of tour operations. The wholesalers plan the tour and put a package and market the tour. The retailers sells the tour. The retailers is the coordinator between the wholesalers and the client. The assessment for question 1 is that you should mention and explain briefly 5 important points you will consider or that you need to know while you were costing a tour. Then enumerate the different kinds of tour operators that you know. Planning tours. It is important to consider the following while planning tours: the interest of the person, the time of the visit, the place, and the budget. Planning tours. Planning tours include, apart from the above planning tours arrangement, it is essential to consider the following: the proposed point of visit, facilities available, any permit if required, any holiday during the period of the tour, fairs and festival, the time taken to travel, the time required to visit a monument, the availability of guides, any special event taking place at the time of visit, the details, and also the shopping, etc. The costing of a tour. The cost of the tour needs to be analyzed before embarking on the journey. Marketing materials. Marketing material is essential for selling tour products. The following are various ways of selling tour operators. Number 1, providing updated information on the destination, preparing good itinerary. Likewise, manuals and other references materials of the app, printing tour brochures and confidentials such as tariff and timetable, video cassette and slide presentation. Tourist transport operation. Tourist transport is a very integral part of the tourism industry. There are 2 categories of transport, which is by car and by. The second assessment is that you should explain 5 classifications of tour operator. In conclusion, in this unit, we have come across the definitions of tour operators. You must have understood what tour operators entails, the role of the wholesalers and the retailers, the ideas of package tours.